Here you have my BMW 750GS. I bought it in April 2020. So I have had it for 2 years and I have ride it just over 13,000 kilometer. When I bought the bike it was used. It was not a new bike, and I bought it from Karlbark's motor, and they had it as a rental bike down in Fungirola. It's a 2019 years model. It's the keyless ride on it, as you can see. On my previous bike, of course, I didn't have keyless, and I often forgot to put in the key when I was going somewhere. When you have stop and leave the bike, you have taken out the key and put it in your pocket, and then when it's time to go again, you have geared up and put on the helmet and put on gloves and everything and sitting on the bike, and when you are going to start it, the key is in your pocket, so you have to take at least you have to take the gloves off and put in the key and all that thing. And also if you have engaged steering lock on the bike, on that bike, it was a separate place to put the key when locking the steering lock on the bike. So sometimes I had forgot to lock up the steering lock, and that was placed very long forward on the bike, so I sometimes had to go off the bike to lock up the steering lock on the bike, and then it was a little, you can understand it. But on this bike you can have the key fob in the pocket on your jacket or on your trousers, and just press the button and it lock up the steering lock and put the ignition on and all that thing, so you don't have to do anything. You have to have a battery, and it lasts around 1 year. I changed the battery last year and I haven't changed it this year. But if you have a BMW with keyless ride, you should have at least one spare battery, I think. And as you can see, it's the standard display for the speedometer, not the TFT display. That's, I think, most common on those bikes. And it also doesn't have the quick shifter. Do I miss the quick shifter or the TFT display? Probably not. I can't say that I miss them because I've never had it. And of course, if I had it on the bike, if I was able, I should have chosen both the quick shifter and the TFT display. But when you buy a bike used, you have to take it as it is. What do I think of the bike after riding it over 13,000 kilometer? And I have to say that I really love the bike, really like it. And It's really nice to ride, especially on a paved road, of course, a tarmac, but also on those gravel road that is here. As long as it isn't too big rocks or too big bumps on the road, there is really nice to ride it. I mean, you can't ride it on a real off-road. It's not an enduro bike. It's a road bike, but it doesn't have to be tarmac. It can definitely be gravel road as well. So yeah, I am just over 170 centimeters. I have around 29 or maybe 30 inch inseam, and I have no problem to almost flat foot the bike when it's in normal position. Maybe there is 1 centimeters just for the heel to go in the ground, but it's not a big issue, I think. Even when I raise the bike higher on the dynamic ISA as it is now, I have it for one person and luggage, and I can almost flat foot it still with both feet in the ground. But if I will take all the luggage off and have it in the highest position, then I can't get the heels in the ground. I just can get the toes, or yeah, maybe most part of the feet in the ground. So I don't think it's a problem at all. If you're in the same length as me, that you have around 30 inch inseam, it's definitely not an issue to ride this bike. The average fuel consumption on the bike, for me, it's around 3.8 liter per 100 kilometer, and the lowest I have had was 3.1 liter per 100 kilometers, but that was only on tarmac and only in very low speed, maybe maximum 80 kilometer per hour, and really calm riding. And the highest consumption I have had on it is 4.3 liter per 100 kilometer, and at that ride I was riding at highway, and I ride it around maybe 115, 120 and sometimes up to 130 kilometers per hour with luggage on, like you can see it here. So 4.3 liter per 100 kilometer was the highest consumption, and 3.1 liter is my lowest consumption, and my average, I will guess, is around 3.8 liter. So it's less than what BMW say that it is. So I think they are saying that it's 4.1 liter, and I think that's a really good measurement, because I am not riding it hard, and if you are riding it like normal riding, you sometime will ride it harder, and you will ride it in city, and riding like that will raise the consumption of the bike. So yeah, and there you have it, the 750GS, a really nice bike, I think. That was all for this time. I hope you liked the video, and I also hope that you stay for my channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in next video. Bye.